Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me? Am I live? Listen, if I am live, and you know this is what we do, I want you to hashtag can, capital U, handle the truth. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Good to see you, Shay. All right. Can we get someone to hashtag? Can you, capital U, handle the truth? And the first person to hashtag that will receive their I Love My Black pen. All right? I love my black. Hashtag the first person. Can you, capital U, handle the truth? All right? And you will receive your I love my black pen. All right? Nobody else will have one like yours. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to the store and buy it. This is an original by your very own me. Okay? All right. Our audience is building up. And this is great. This is wonderful news. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful that our audience is building up. Now, this is what I need for you guys to do. I need for you guys to like and share. Please share. Oh, yes, share. All right? Share. We want to get us a big audience. All right? All right, that's what we want to do. We want a big audience. So we're going to do a couple of things here tonight, but we just wait until it builds up a little bit. All right, Sherelle, thank you for joining in. Thank you. Thank you, Sherelle, for joining in. Appreciate that. All right. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Appreciate every last one of you all for joining in. Now, for joining in this evening. All right, Larry Jeter, thank you. Thank you for joining in with us. All right, thank you for joining in. All right, listen, listen, listen. Like and share. All right, like and share. Greatly will appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody gave a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Greetings and welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? I am your host, Jocelyn N. McGuire. I specialize in breakthrough counseling, women's ministry, also experience with adult and children's trauma, as well as mental health. I am a certified circle keeper. I also have a bachelor's degree in psychology. My passion is to see individuals overcome with the truth. Now, let's get to it. Can you handle the truth? All right. Now, we all know this is our Black History Month. Yes, Black History Month. Glad we had the opportunity to, even call it a national holiday for a whole month. All right. Now, listen here. We do have a subject matter that I think is very sensitive. Okay, we touched on it last week about is Black history necessary? Being that, and I'm just recapping, being that the state of Texas, a city in Texas, already had restriction of teaching Black history. They cannot teach the bias part of Black history. You cannot tell the whole truth, all right? So, what happens is, usually when different laws are passed by different states and they start to implement these certain laws, that other cities and states, they take on the same attributes, the same law. They want to take it on as being the same. And the next thing you know, it'll be across the whole United States. But we hopefully this will not happen, because one thing about education is very, very important. Education is what our children need and what our young adults need, as well as adults, period. We all need to be educated. And when you want to be educated, don't you want to know the whole truth and nothing but the truth? So now that we have this certain law that's going to go into effect, and which has already has, what do we do about it? Now, I did put out a claimer out there. I wanted an educator to join in on the broadcast today. However, no one responded, and I kind of thought about that. And I said, you know what it is? Some people do not want the backlash. You know, you're an educator and you speaking either for or against, and people are going to kind of look at you sideways, you know, or they're going to start judging you, or you're going to start having some issues on the, or else you're going to start having issues on your job, you know, as to where maybe the administrator does not agree with your statement that you made on can you handle the truth. However, we are not privileged to have an educator on here today, because I really wanted their opinion about how do you think when a teacher is teaching a subject of Black history and the teacher is withholding information, okay? Is withholding information. How does this affect the student? I'm quite sure it has to have some type of effect on the student when you're not learning at all. And plus, you know, what's going to end up happening, what has been happening, is that books have been removed from the libraries of the school that has certain contents that goes against the new law that is being put in place. Now, if we start allowing these things to occur, what's next? What is next? What's going to come down the pipe next? I would love to hear your opinion of what is going to happen next. If we muzzle our educators and we withhold valuable information from students regarding Black history, what will be the effect of that? Because, you know, one thing about learning, sometimes the educator can put out something out there that will catch the interest of the student, and the student may go and want to be a scientist, may want to be an inventor, and they may want to pursue things that will make a change in our society. So let me hear from you. Hello, let me say hello to some of these people here. Okay, Phyllis, hello. Thank you for joining us, Phyllis. Tawana, thank you for joining us. She's one of our dedicated viewers. All right, Chocolate, Nana, thank you for joining us as well. And as I went down the list, and Larry Jeter, thank you. Sharon, thank you for joining us. Sherelle, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And Kathy, one of our dedicated viewers as well. Thank you for joining in. Now, I just want to know, what is your thoughts in regards to the restriction of teaching partial information regarding Black history. Hello, Tanya. Glad you're able to join us as well. Now, we are talking about part 2. Is Black history necessary? Is it necessary? Is it necessary? My personal opinion, I believe Black history is necessary. I believe we need to know where we come from. It's very, very necessary. And we, as a people, must know our heritage. And when it's being taught, let's hear the whole truth. Let's hear the whole truth of the matter. I mean, nothing but the truth. You know, I know some parts of Black history is some things that paint a very violent picture, and it also displays a very heavy hatred towards Black people that were slaves. Okay? And even after being released from slavery, and listen here, even after that, there is still incidents that has occurred against Black individuals. And this will become part of history. Now, do they not want this to be discussed regarding Black history? I mean, I just want to know. Regarding Black history, do you not want this to be discussed? And why? Why is that? I mean, are they trying to say, well, just get over it. It's a brand new day. There's no need for us to talk about it. Are you serious? There's absolutely the need to talk about it, because there still has not been enough radical change. There still has not been enough radical change. People, and I'm talking about Black people, are still dying by the injustice of those that have authority over the country, over your neighborhood, over the cities. And I'm talking about law enforcement. Not necessarily even law enforcement, but the white supremacists, or those that has target Black people because of the color of their skin. Now, that's what needs to be changed. You know, that needs to be changed. And we need, how is it going to change unless we talk about it? How is it going to change unless we talk about it? Black people are still losing their lives only because the color of their skin. And because of the attitude towards Blacks. Like, we are less than human. I don't understand it. It needs to be taught. The whole truth needs to come out. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Why do we even take that type of an oath when we go to court? Can you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay, if we're going to do that, let's do it across the board. Okay, Kathy Slaughter, what did you have to say, darling? It's necessary, okay, because, put my spec on, black people invented and built the majority of the United States back in the day, and they don't want their children to know this. Wow. Kathy. They don't want their children to know this. Because you know what? What has happened? And that is the very truth. The United States was built from the backs of blacks, from the tears of blacks, from the blood of blacks. This nation was built on that. You hear me? Listen here. The truth must continue to be told of our contribution, also our hardship from generation to generation to generation. The truth must be told. Thank you, Kathy, for your comment. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. It must be told. Listen here. If they start, now they have started, well, I think it's I think it was in 2019 or 2020. They started removing books from libraries, certain type of books from libraries. And some of the books I can understand being removed because they were talking about sex, and this would be inappropriate for students. Something that, we don't want our children to be exposed to. All right? Some things they should not be exposed to because of their tender age or being a student, period. And I'm not going to even go into details about that, okay? But, however, that's another subject, all right? That's another subject. Now, if we don't take a stand, people, if we don't take a stand, what do you think is going to happen next? Let me tell you, if you're going to start putting a muzzle on the educators, who's to say that's not going to spread out next to the people? They do not want our educators to discuss the critical black theory. Critical black theory. They do not want that. Why? Why? I mean, are you like tired of hearing how you tortured and beat, mutilated black people? Killed them, hung them, lynched them. Or you no longer want to hear this anymore? Well, however, it must not have taken effect because the same is still happening today. Listen, and you ain't even got to be a black male to be in danger. Just be black. Driving black. Listen here. Listen here. Even driving black. And he said, I can't change that. I can't change it. I'm black. I can't change the color of my skin. It is what it is. And guess what? I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be black. Because one thing about being black, we are survivors. Think about that. We are survivors. We are strong people. Listen here. If it weren't for a black man, guess what? They still be running into each other with their cars because there wouldn't be no traffic lights. Think about that. It wasn't for the black. Dabbing into medicine. Coming up with penicillin. We never would have killed any infections. But can we get some more respect? Can we get some more respect? I'm going to tell you what needs to be taught. What needs to be taught is anti-bias. That needs to be taught. What it is. What it is. It needs to be taught about being biased, but you need to be anti-bias. Okay, Kathy, thank you. Okay, that's why we need to get away from these oh my God, pagan holidays, because it was made up by the whites. We celebrate their days. Eventually, we will be headed back to slavery days. Did y'all hear that? We, as a black people, listen here. Listen. We ain't got no business celebrating none of these pagan holidays. None of them. Christmas. Easter. Thanksgiving. Halloween. Come on. 4th of July, which now we have our own, June 18th, June 19th. Now we have our own, Juneteenth. So what are we going to do? We need to learn more about our heritage. That's what we need to do. We need to learn more about our heritage. Thank you ever so much, Kathy, for putting that in there. Oh, yeah. A lot of people don't want to talk about those pagan holidays because they so stuck on them. They don't want to talk about that. You understand what I'm saying? Because they traditional. This is what we do. We celebrate Christ on the December the 25th. We give presents. Why? Why? Why is that? And like I said, that's another subject right there, all by itself. You understand me? That's another subject. Now, last week, I read well, you guys know what time it is. Time for us to wrap it up. It's been a great 30 minutes. Or 28, something of that effect. But however, let me end it like this. Last Tuesday, I read a quote, and I did not get a response. Now, I need to get a response because I want to give away a coffee mug. That right there says, can you handle the truth? It's in black and it comes in pink, all right? Now, something else we have new here is I love my black mug. See that? I love my black. Now, I love my black, and it has a bronze elephant on there. So this is I love my black. And they come in different colors on the inside. Isn't that magnificent? That's an orange, okay? Then we also have a red, okay? So, if you're interested, I love my black. Now, see that? That's yellow. It's pretty, isn't it? Now, and it also comes in green, all right? And a burgundy brown like color, okay? Like a mod maybe, however. Okay, so that's I love my black mugs, all right? Now, the first person who can answer this particular question that I'm throwing out on the quote on who wrote it, then you will receive your choice mug. Either you want Can You Handle the Truth, which comes in black print and pink print, or your I Love My Black in green, and your elephant is in bronze, in any color from on the inside, okay? That would be your choice. So listen very carefully, people, all right? The first person to guess this one, all right? If you can fly, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The time is always right to do what is right. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? We want to know who wrote that. Okay, in way of announcements for this month, being that it's Black History Month, if you have a business and you'd like for me to put a plug in, hey, send it to me, all right? Inbox me. Inbox me with your business so that I can put a plug in for you, all right? And let everyone know what you do, all right? Okay, now, we have a special event that is coming up, and it is February the 25th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the J.H. Ross Family Life Center, located at 907 Lexington Avenue, and that is in Columbus, Ohio. The special event is called I Love My Black. I Love My Black. The creator of this event is none other than Queen Michelle L. Solomon. Listen, she's located on Facebook. If you have a special talent that you would like to showcase, contact Michelle Solomon. Also, if you are a vendor, please do the same. Contact Michelle L. Solomon. All right, this is going to be a great event. It's family oriented. It's for the family. Listen here, $5 is the only cost. And guess what? Children get to come in free. And this will be something great for the entire family to come in and to see and to hear the fantastic things that Black people have to show you. True talent. Come on. I love my Black. February the 25th. Don't forget that. Now, as I told you guys, listen here. I'm going to display some of my artwork, okay? That I have been working on. And I love my art. I love doing artwork. And it's different. It's different, isn't it? So, if you are interested, and also some of my items will be at the I Love My Black as well program event that will be occurring on February the 25th at 907 Lexington. As you all know, that is the J.H. Ross Family Life Center. Also, oh my God, Erica Settles. You know, Erica has a business, right? And she just came out with a book. And I do not have my book on me right now. But however, I will be showing my book that she wrote. It's very interesting. And I would implore you to go ahead and purchase it. Check it out. But also, she sells other items as well. Such as, aren't those nice? Red and green. All right. So that is Erica Settles. Look her up. She's on Facebook as well. Like I said, if you have a business, send me a message. And guess what? We go ahead and put it out there so that we can, what? Support each other. What's wrong with that? Let's support each other, all right? Listen here. I would like for you all, remember, like and share. However, if you have a subject matter that you would like to be discussed on Can You Handle the Truth, please drop a line. Because know what? You're very important to me. And what you have on your mind is very important as well. And we're going to discuss what you want to have discussed on Can You Handle the Truth. Remember this. I love you. See what kind of comments we got here. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Hello, May. She says she loved those. Okay. All right. No, not Maya Angelou. No, that's not the one. That's not her. That's a great guess. But no, that's not. It's not Maya Angelou. Okay? Try again, guys. Okay? But thank you for your participation. Know this. I love you guys. But guess what? God loves you best. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, like and share. All right? And don't forget, you're welcome. You're welcome, Tawana. You're welcome. And don't forget, whenever you come on and you're the first person to hashtag Can You, with a capital U, Handle the Truth, you will receive your pin. I love my black. All right? See you on Tuesday. You guys have a blessed, wonderful weekend. All right? See you then. Like and share. And God bless.